It's time to bet on yourself. It's time to bet on you. You know, ain't nothing else more valuable than you. The skills you possess, the hidden talent that you won't show. You know, we put our money into markets, investments outside of ourselves. And personally, some of these experiences gonna come from personal experiences. We lose money investing outside of ourselves. If you are an artist, get your studio right. You know, learn to record your own music. You know, I think that is key. I think that is the key to production, meaning the output of numbers. You know, it's just maintaining control of your product. Betting on yourself is scary. It's scary in the beginning, you know. But over time, once you build yourself a system and you figure out what you're laying out, your blueprint, and making sure it's something that works for you, you will begin to see clearer. You know, but if you coming into it and you don't understand that if you don't have something that's drawn out for the long run, or at least a year out, it's going to be hard to maintain a clear vision. You know, you have to learn that when you are betting on yourself, there's nothing to fall back on. You know, you might got a job on the side, but as far as support, you'll get it here and there until you get big enough, and then you'll really, you know. But betting on yourself can really, it's something that people don't do often because they don't want to think. And thinking can be hard. Shit, I'm thinking off the head right now, you know. And the topic has to be, which I just thought of 5 minutes before this, bet on yourself. You know. But the payoff can be tremendous if you learn to be innovative, if you learn to be obedient to the laws, the foundation, what I always speak on, discipline. You know, people don't like when you bet on yourself. They don't like it because they're not doing it themselves. You know? And can you be mad at them? No. Because once you succeed, they'll be the ones living in regret. And them looking at you, they're going to be like, wow, well, this person is really striving for something that they desire, and I'm sitting here complacent on somebody else's program. And we know people want to they don't want to bet on themselves, but they also don't want to follow nobody's rules. People are kind of wild in a way. Betting on yourself, be prepared to break the rules, you know, not be a part of the system, be overlooked. And it's okay. It's okay, you know. You got to learn to deal with them things, because the becoming part of it, is what's going to make you. And you know, the grind of day after day after day, chopping away at going through your journey, it'll just turn you to a whole different person. A lot of people, they'll never understand that side of it, you know, meaning taking a chance. The average person, the only time they take a chance, they want to bet, they want it to be right there, meaning they want something like a lottery ticket that's going to come out, the drawing going to come out the next day, or they want something like a scratch off. That's the biggest chance they take in their life, is a scratch off, or going to the slots or something. Not having a long-term plan, not being down, not staying down till they come up, you know. And it is something that people don't do, because they found out a lot about themselves. They found out that they were not the person that they thought they were. They're not as strong as they thought they were. They're not as popular as they thought they were. They're just, their ego has been crushed. Your ego will get crushed on this. Your ego, your pride will be crushed. Your ego will get damaged, you know, going after your vision. But you gotta bet on you, not the stock market, the 401k. And if you do, if you happen to, just know it's a period of getting in and getting out. Getting in and getting out. And I stress betting on yourself, because what you have, the knowledge you possess, they can never take that from you. They can never take that from you. They can take the money from you. You know, you can lose money betting on yourself, yes. But if you have true wisdom, true knowledge, true understanding, you can always get it back. You can always come back and reinvent yourself. If y'all know the story about Karl Kani, I seen an interview with him recently. I'm thinking he relaunched his brand. And it's like he never left. And he came back with his items priced higher. So it's just all about having that clarity in what you see, you know, and being delusional in, you know, just what you see. It's not a lot. There's not much more I can say about you know, betting on yourself, other than that it does come with a great reward. It comes with a great reward if you stick to it. Stick to it. Most people is just, you know, it's tough. It's tough being in a position where you gotta actually think, and you're not being told, go over here and do this, or, you know, go and do that. It's where you land down the whole blueprint. You have to turn the invisible to something that is physical. You might be coming with a line of products. You might want to begin a service-based business. You know, you may be let's say, for example, a baker. You might not. That's the scary part about it, but that's the fun part about it. Is one day that you could have a dry day, then one day you could have just a day that, you know, literally launches you into another level. You know, one day let's say, like we just said, you're a baker, and a motherfucking celebrity may just come in your shop, or, you know, if you got a little pop-up shop, somebody big might come to your shop. You got the t-shirts jumping. Celebrity might come get a t-shirt from you. Might be in the area. You never know. And that's the beautiful part about always having your own thing going on. You should always have your own thing going on. Then when a 9 to 5 get rid of you, then you begging for your job back. I've seen it. A person quit the job, had to go back and ask for their job that they just quit. How you begging for your job back? It's serious. And people don't understand it until they are down. Till they you know, bet on yourself. Bet on you. Know that you got the skill. Know that your hands, whatever you do, your mind, you know, can take you to the top. Dive into something. Dive into something that will benefit your children for the time when they come to age. You know, you don't want to have to tell your kids, you know, go here and find a job. They can go find another job for work and learn work ethic, but you could also have a job prepared for them yourself. And say, I got a position for you here, son, daughter, come work with me. You know, I think the system that we came up in, we can become too reliant on it and forget that we really run this, you know. People might get state assistance with things, you know, and they think, oh, you know, I get 429 food stamps a month, so I can sit back, I'm good, my stuff paid for. But then when they cut you off, then, you know, oh, they wrong. Now you running back to them. I gotta go up that office and get my paperwork right. You know how my baby's gonna eat, yada, yada, yada. I work, but I just don't make enough money. Get something going on the side. Until that side thing becomes your main thing. It's very important to bet on yourself. I mean, super important to bet on yourself. It is super important. If you coming from the bottom, excuse me, most of us come from the bottom, and you settle for a mediocre job. Like, if you come from the bottom, I'm gonna want everything. I'm gonna want all that I can get. That's for me. Why would I not strive for more? Why would I strive for average when I come from the bottom? And most people that's at the bottom, they stay stuck doing stuff that people at the bottom do. You know? Don't settle. Don't settle for average. Because you never know what you can become. I seen a post about Morgan Freeman, and he didn't get his big break till he was like 50. You know, 50, but he stayed down for like, I think he started, it said he started, got into acting like around 30, 33, something like that. And he was on a low level for so many years and got overlooked for so many years until he finally got his big break at 50. And it's just about staying down. Stay down, because you never know when you might, when that source of the bet you took on yourself, it just pop off for you. You know, you never know when that's going to take off for you. You like a lottery ticket, you know? Somebody needs your service. Somebody needs your product. Somebody needs it. And once you find out that people do need it, you know, but most people spend their life never even taking a chance. And when I think about it, you know, and I think far in the future, it's like, it's so many, what I call, what J. Cole said in the song, something about a regret-filled coffin. It's going to be so many regret-filled coffins when it's all said and done. Because you possess a serious skill that is needed out here. And you know you do. You know you do. You know you possess it. But somewhere you lazy in your thinking. You don't wanna begin to build the system. All you gotta do is have a core, a mission for whatever you're building, and branch out from there. And to be honest, it really starts with discipline. The core is discipline. The core is showing up. You know, for myself, this is what we do. I'm just a messenger, you know, but the name stands on me as a person, you know, and I'm serious about it. I see a clear vision for this. It's lots of great products coming, and you got to be willing to invest in yourself. You probably spending your money on food, which is necessary, but I mean just overspending at restaurants, drinks, you know, all types of crap, not even thinking to put your money up even a little bit just to invest in yourself, you know. And I said it yesterday, the lady that came out with the windshield wiper, they thought she was crazy. But now, imagine your car without a windshield wiper. Imagine you went to the lot, you got the vehicle, and they had windshield wipers on it. You're going to be like, yo, what? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, the little thing that you got in your mind that's so small, that you think is so small, could be something that changed the game. I got a little, this is my kid straw. I got a straw in this cup. It's a straw. It's small. It's something small. It don't mean nothing, but it's sold. The product in your head, no matter what it is, get it out there. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself somewhere. It's necessary. You got so much time left. Even if you're 40, you give yourself a 10-year plan. And I'm not saying set a goal, because I don't set goals. If you're 40 and you give yourself 10 years, you're going to have a customer base somewhere. If you stay consistent, if you stay innovative, if you take your vision seriously, you know, if you just show up, just show your face for your brand. Just show your face for it. Step out, grow your name, be the face of it. You know, why you think, you thought Amazon just popped out of nowhere? You think Amazon just, boom? No. Number one, it was simple. There was they had a simple plan, just like iPhone. They were innovative, and they had massive belief. The owners had massive belief in the vision going forward. You know? Success is simple. Betting on yourself, simple. Your only fight is against time. You know, if you can win a battle against time, you will win. That's what the race is against. The race is against time. It's not against your competitor. They might tell you, oh, they doing it. You know, they making this over there and saying you can't do it. You can do it too. Do it in your own way. There's so many restaurants out here. But I bet you all of them get service somewhere. Applebee's, get service. Outback, getting service. Chili's, getting service, you know? Now they might got all one big owner somewhere. I don't know. I'm just saying. They all get service somewhere, but they all do the same thing. Gas stations, you know, Shell, get service. BP, they all got their customers that come there. So don't think that what you're doing will ever be too small. Begin. Bet on yourself. It is necessary in these times. Necessary. Yes, it is. Oh, man. Going forward, you know, I just think that people that, you know, my skin color, we can, I hope that we show more belief in ourselves, because it's, you know, as I look through history, I just see so much, like, so many great inventors, so many great scientists that contributed to daily life. And I know that we are thoughtful and great people. We are not just great athletes, you know. We are good people that can make a difference in the world, that are bigger than a Saturday night out or, you know, a big old get together. And, you know, one thing I thought about, I'm like, all these athletes in the NFL, I don't know if it's in their contract or not, but why has not one athlete come out with their own cleat? Now, and I know y'all say Michael Vick and them. No, that was under Nike. That was a Nike cleat named Michael, with Michael Vick name on it. I'm talking about a straight athlete just on a cleat. You know what I mean? Why has no football athlete did that yet? Why has no basketball athlete did that yet? Like I said, it could be something in a contract that I don't, you know, I wouldn't probably know of, but I'm guessing that. All these good players, LeBron, you got a big enough name now. You could cut Nike off and say, you know what, I'm just coming out with the LeBron. I don't even need, I'm coming out with the LeBron. One family I salute was the Ball family. The Ball brothers, they dad, LeVar Ball. Everybody thought it was corny, but guess what? That man was, he was for his family. You know, he was for his family. That man, he wanted them to make their own money. You know, and now I don't even know if them shoes are around, but his thinking was just, it was on another level, man. It was on another level. I salute him for that. But yeah, bet on yourself, you know. Don't be scared of the change. It is rewarding. No matter what you go through, just know that sticking to it every single day and showing up will pay off for you somewhere. Keep showing up and keep betting on yourself.